Okay, good morning. Happy Tuesday. I thought that I would film a little day in the life today because today's going to be a pretty crazy day. It is like 6:47 a.m. and I'm just getting ready to go out on an easy run. But today I have got classes, 2 classes today, so about 4 hours of class, and then I got to come back and then get on a train to go to Manchester for something really exciting. And yeah, I'll take you along and we will have a very long day today, but I just thought I'd document it because it's gonna be yeah, pretty crazy. Okay, we're just finishing up a little 4.5 mile run. Just gonna pick up some groceries. Okay, we finished the run and I showered. Obviously my hair is very wet and I'm just putting on some light makeup for the day. Like I said, I have 2 classes that are 2 hours each. So I did pick up some like snacks for basically like in between or before I cycle back. And I do cycle commute, so I'm gonna get on my bike to cycle there. But I do need to get a move on because it is 8:24 and my first class is at 9. But yeah, today's gonna be a pretty quick turnaround because I have class from 9 to 11 and then 11 to 1, and then I have to cycle back here, and then I need to get on a train around 2 or 3 to head to Manchester. And I was gonna like wait to tell you guys what it is, but obviously by the title of the video you'll probably be able to tell, or by the thumbnail. But essentially we are going to Manchester with Sports Direct and Nike because I'm a Sports Direct ambassador, and I'm going to a really exciting event that Keely Hodgkinson, GB Olympian, is hosting. So it's like a 4-hour event. I TBD if I'm gonna stay for the entire thing, because the whole premise of this video and why I wanted to record it is because I do have to get back like tonight. So it's like I'm trying to decide with Sports Direct if I take a super late train or if I just leave the event early, which would be a shame because it's a really cool event. But I do have a presentation at 10 a.m. tomorrow with my group and it's like part of our final consulting project for my MBA, which I really have not talked about very much, but it is nearly over. It's going to be over in 2 months, which is really crazy. But I don't have the actual graduation ceremony until January, which is kind of a shame. But yeah, let's go have a second breakfast, pack a bag, and head to class, get on the bike. I have been recording a daily video, almost daily. I forgot these during the trip a few weekends ago, but I've been taking creatine gummies, and so I take 3 a day. So I'll be sharing a video soon, sort of sharing more about that experience and if I feel a difference, but I think I'm nearly about a month in. But yeah, just having a quick protein bar for now, but I think I'm gonna pick up something in between classes at Gale's because I just need to get out the door. Quick OOTD because I got these barrel trousers yesterday and I feel like these are like my favorite trousers at the moment. I have them in a white cream color and I've been wearing those to death, so I'm like, I need just a normal one, and they have these olive ones and I just love it and I think that they're perfect. But that's it. Uniqlo does the best clothes, but now it's time to go. Gabriel and I happen to be leaving at the same time, but he's going somewhere else.
You cannot wash. Yeah, wash the machine.
Okay, we got back home from classes and I had lunch, cycled back, had lunch, and I feel like I had a moment where I was like, did I really agree to take 2-hour trains essentially back to back today? Yes, I did. But I feel like the event is going to be cool, and it's with Sports Direct, as I mentioned this morning, and being an ambassador, I'm like, I know that like these opportunities don't come often, and especially just as like they booked my travel and everything, like I literally just have to show up. Will this take a toll on me stress-wise? Definitely. I feel very high stress right now because I need to get to the train station to catch this train. But essentially, I am going to an event with Nike and Sports Direct, if I haven't mentioned already, and Keely Hodgkinson is going to be there, which is very cool. But we are going to quickly pack. I'm packing this just big bag of stuff. I need to still work on like some school stuff. Like I have my project tomorrow, so definitely gonna bring the laptop, and I'm gonna need to try and find my charger. I have two. Okay. But yeah.
And then you guys all came out. Charlotte got picked twice.
Some other like just like single reels. I'm working with this hydration bag, and then I just do like
I think someone else said
like
I'd already picked the.
Yes. And I want to introduce you to one of my teammates, one of my colleagues. It's a Nike Beacon, which is Nike spelled backwards because they know the company and the product inside out. And Jack is going to join me on stage. Come up, Jack. And give Jack a bit of luck. Yes.
Be here, focus on product speciality and talking through the product and what it is. So, all here today. Hopefully, a lot of you can try the new Vomero 18.
Is making sure you're prepared, also making sure you are moving. Shimmy side to side. Amazing. We're going to keep us here, not the straight legs, straight feet. Here, we're going to come up nice and tall through the centre, take it out to the opposite side. Check in with your body, one side, 50% effort, 50% effort. I want 60% effort. Now show me 60, show me 60, show me 70, show me 80. They see me faster than How you doing?
To come back. I actually spend a lot of time out of the country, so when I come home I enjoy being here with my friends and family and catching up with what I've missed in Manchester.
Okay, alright. Okay, so I have a couple of questions. Things that I've been like burning to ask. One of them is super important to me. What is your favourite session? So when your coach goes, right, Keely, today we've got what's your favourite session?
They're all quite horrible to me. I quite like doing working on my speed, doing sprints kind of thing. So we have a session where we do split 400 and it's 250, 90 seconds, 150, 10 minutes, and then we do it again. Quite short and sweet. It's done in 12 minutes, but trust me, you're not getting off the floor. So yeah, I like that one. It's fun.
Cool. Speed is fun. I agree.
Yeah.
All right, so Manchester, we've got a big Manchester community here. What is it like in Manchester, community-based teamwork? How have you found that has impacted you as an athlete, as a person, your mindset, by being?
But I love being from Manchester. I think we have a really great supportive community. Like when I was out in the Olympics, I could really feel the warmth from back home. Everyone's supporting me, and I've seen the growth that we've had in run clubs and things like that, and people come together and really getting involved. Even things like the high rock scene and people trying all kinds of things. And I just love to see people moving, getting their bodies moving, trying out, challenging themselves. And I think it's something we can all relate to, and it's really fun.
Yeah, I agree. I love that. So when you grew up in Manchester, when was that point? You trained here as a?
No, I'm Lee, a place called Lee. It's just outside of Manchester.
Okay. Alright, so you're training in. Are you also from Lee?
I'm from Wigan. Yeah, it's in the same.
Close enough.
same-
Alright, cool. Alright. Yeah, I'll take it. So, when training in the,
Yeah.
when did you realise like, oh, I'm not just running for fun anymore. This is I got something here.
Well, I was always pretty decent growing up, like doing the local cross countries. Like I had great people around me pushing me, and I did quite well there. I would probably say I was around 15 years old, which is quite young. Where I realised I really enjoyed this. I wanted to take it to the next level. Didn't think it would happen so soon. I went to my first Olympics when I was 19 years old, which is very rare in track and field. It was an amazing experience. It's really set me up for the last couple of years. So I've just been enjoying the journey, but it's come thick and fast, and it's taken some processing. But I'm really happy with how it's gone.
That's dope. That's dope. So a key word you mentioned there was enjoyment. You enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Do you think that's a big part of success?
Yeah, I think if you're not enjoying something, it can make it 10 times harder to get out of bed, to push yourself. So I think the people you surround yourself with, I have a very supportive training group that we push each other on, keep each other's feet on the ground, don't let any heads get too big. And yeah, we really have a great environment, it really helps.
So you mentioned your training group. What does a typical day of training look like for you?
So I'll wake up in the morning, maybe like 8, 9 a.m. I'll head down to the track at 10. I'll probably be about 3 hours at the track in between warm-up, doing some drills, working on technique, doing the session. I'll head back home, have some food, maybe a nap if I can, and then I'll head back to the gym. I'll do a double day, I'll do some cross training and a little bit of core work, and then that'll kind of be my day done. It sounds quite, but it feels like it takes forever.
Yeah, I can imagine that. It sounds quite quick.
Yeah.
3 hours of training, then I go home and go back. Yeah.
Another
Just a
2
little bit.
hours.
Yeah. No, so 5 hours of training a day.
Probably, yeah, in total. I mean,
Okay.
a lot of it is my
in
friends.
between reps.
Yeah, the warm-up, we take too long to warm up, we're always talking.
Alright, so you mentioned warm up, and obviously you've got your speed sessions, and across different sessions, I'm sure you wear different footwear based on the speed. Where would the Vomero slide into your rotation of like training footwear?
Yeah, so the Vomeros is something I actually really love. When I first got to try them a couple months back and we did the campaign, I was so impressed with how I've been a Pegasus girly my whole life. So I've actually been converted to the Vomeros, and I wear them every day. I wear them in my warm-ups. For me, they're more comfortable for steady runs. They're really well cushioned, and I feel like they're good supporting those Achilles and calves and things like that. So I do wear them every day, but I definitely fit them in on the steadier, easier stuff.
Okay. Amazing. Wow. Your question? Right. Okay. So now that you are pushing, just step back. All right. So now that you are Olympic champion.
Yeah.
How do you maintain the motivation to get these 5 hours of training done all the time?
It is hard sometimes. But like I said, I've got an incredible group of people around me that, you know, my mindset going into it is very much forget what I've already done. It's now a new year, a blank slate. There's always like new people coming up with who's going to try and challenge you, and now I'm kind of the one with the target on my back instead of the one chasing. It's a whole different mindset shift. But it's been a fun process, and I'm like ready for whatever it throws at me, and I want to be in this position. If I wasn't in this position, I'd be wanting to get it. So I've got to appreciate that I'm in it and enjoy it, because you know, never know how long it's going to last.
What is the biggest difference in being the person with the target on your back, the one that everyone's trying to be, versus being the chaser?
I think it's just expectations just get even higher, you know. Been quite hard on myself through the winter months that like nothing's been good enough, and it's like I want to be exactly where I was in Paris, get back in that shape, and that's not going to happen all year round. You know, you aim to peak at a certain point, so just got to be patient with myself, but definitely the expectations are just getting higher and higher each year.
Are you doing very well? Feeling good?
Yeah, I think so. We're managing. I'm excited for the season ahead though.
Yes. Okay. All right. So if you were not in track and field, what sport what would be your second choice sport?
I actually think it'd be football.
Yeah.
I quite enjoyed playing that at school, and I watched the Lionesses, and I went and seen the Man United derby the other day with the women, and that was really fun. It was really nice to see them killing the game and like bringing up women's football.
Good answer. And outside of track and field, who would be your sporting heroes, idols, or people that you really admire?
I love Serena Williams. I think she is just a dominating queen in tennis, and I also like Michael Jordan. I think his fierceness for competition and how he always wanted to win and didn't stop at nothing to do so is something I strive for.
Yeah, I feel like you've really got that in you. I feel like we can hear it. It's coming through. What, like, if you could give a piece of advice to the group, like a blanket piece of advice, like just a nugget of knowledge, something that you've learned over the years that you a little aha moment you could share with people, what would it be? That'll be on the spot.
One thing that I like to live my life by currently is that if I want to know something, I just have to go and find out. And that can be, I think you can apply it to anywhere. If you're worried about a situation and you don't know which decision to make, or pick one and just go and find out. At least then you know. And when it comes to racing, if I'm worried about if I go too quick in the first lap, what's going to happen? Just do it and be fearless and just find out, and then you'll have your answer and you can adjust from that going forward.
I like it. I like it. I feel like that deserves a little.
We're literally getting the train back to London, but I managed to sneak a photo with Keely Hodgkinson before leaving, but turnaround time is crazy and now we're back, but at least we had dinner. It's the next morning and I just did a track workout because I technically left before the workout even started last night in Manchester, but got home around midnight, got about 6 hours of sleep. But I thought I would finish this once I do my presentation, which is in less than 2 hours. Okay, we are about to head out the door. It is raining and I'm not quite sure how I'm gonna get a lime. Semi-professional, it's not that professional, it's just like a little, like this is literally still a Lululemon top, but I need to like go shopping properly, like for more businessy type stuff, because I'll be applying for jobs again soon. Shoes with my little Adidas. Socks is like the part of me that's just like so unserious. Still wearing the Garmin, but we're gonna go and get this presentation done and then I will wrap up this video. But I feel like this has been the craziest. I know that this is technically more than 24 hours, like more than a day in the life, but this has felt like the craziest day in the life. But luckily we leave tomorrow for holiday in the Amalfi Coast, which I'm very excited about, and I will be taking you guys along for that. But yeah, it is, yeah, I need to get to class, but it is so wet outside. We'll do our creatine before we head out the door, and then I'm probably gonna need to find breakfast somewhere near campus. Life right now. Presentation done. I got home maybe like an hour ago, but presentation went well. I feel like I've just been chilling because it's been such a crazy, like, I was gonna say like a day in my life video, but I feel like it's been more like 30 hours of just pure like back to back to back. But yeah, I just feel like it's been the coolest, I don't know, just past day, and I still can't believe I was in Manchester yesterday evening with Nike and Sports Direct and Keely Hodgkinson. And yeah, I can't believe I got a photo with her, which is crazy, but she is super, super cool. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this sort of a video. I just thought like I would film a quick day in the life. But if you liked it, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Comment below what sorts of videos you'd like to see from me next. And I will be in Italy soon with Gabriel, and I do want to film some of that trip and talk about something that is kind of near and dear to my heart that I've been thinking about a lot. So I will sort of probably do that in a vlog format. And yeah, I'm really excited to go to the Amalfi Coast. It's always been on like the top of my list of like top locations I've always wanted to go. So I feel really, really lucky and grateful. So I'm really excited. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.